Hello, welcome back to the channel. Oh, this thing, what a pain. The old double pumper, she's not being very fair to me. No. She was over fueling, so in my infinite wisdom, I thought I'd adjust it all again. It was set up all right, just over fueling a little bit. Yeah, guess what I did? Messed about with it. Now, it won't even run at base level. So, double pumper, float bowl, mixture screws, mixture screw, this side. 1 1/4 turn, 1 1/4 turn is base level. Here is like a viewing screw for the float bowl, and you want the fuel just to be on the edge of the threads and just trickling through very slightly. And of course this is how you adjust the float bowl up and down. So I set it all back to base and started adjusting the float bowl, and now it doesn't have any adjustment at all. And even with the fuel pump on, there is literally nothing at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp the fuel line, and I'm going to take this off. So let's see how we get on. I'll be asked to go and get the GoPro. That's really long in there. It's quite long, I don't think. I'm going to get that off there with one hand. It's a bit worrying. Oh, I don't know though. I don't know. I thought that was quite soft, but it's quite nougat hose. I don't want the fuel to be perishing anything of now, obviously. So, ooh, that's a bit loose, isn't it? Little banjo on there is a bit loose. So what I might do is I might just take it off from here rather than undoing that Jubilee clip. Yeah, I'll tighten that back up and I'll undo it from here. Be a lot easier rather than messing about with that. So I've just undone this. No, that's not good, is it? Jesus. Old cars, eh? There we have it. It's off. The float bowl, float chamber is off. But as you can see, let me put this down. Hang on a sec. You can look at Michelin Man. Back. Right. This is the float. That should be sort of sitting about, well, there's the plug, just in there. So the fuel should be sitting right up here, which means the float, this should be loose and be able to be up here. So the fuel reservoir, yeah, there's the visual screw just in there. That's where you get your level, so the fuel should be to that level just there, which means the float, this is similar to like what would you have in your toilet system. So this full fills with fuel when it's just like that, sitting idle. This is chambers full of fuel, just like your toilet. When you flush your toilet, obviously the water comes out into the pan. This is the same principle, it's just a float. If you look at this screw here, for some reason Must have been turning it the wrong way, because look how far down it is. Look, the resistance on that. So this now needs to be adjusted up so this can float and let the fuel in, because at the moment it's not letting nothing in because it's so far down. Oh dear. Reminds me, I've got to sort out my fuel tank as well. Same principle with a fuel tank. You've got your float in your fuel tank, similar thing, obviously a lot bigger, but then this registers your fuel where it goes up and down. Get the fuel sender, the float, and registers how much fuel you've got in. Mine doesn't work properly for some reason, but something else we need to try and sort out again. But I'm going to put the camera down and I'm going to adjust this back out so we've got movement to obviously get the flow to work. So I've taken the main nut out, the spacer nut, and as you can see, as I'm turning this screw now, you see the float bowl coming up. So I'm not quite sure where this needs to be. I'm going to go, I think I've heard somewhere before that it should be level with the, see the like the ridge down there, the ridge just here. This bowl should be sort of perpendicular to that level there. So I'm going to leave it just about there. Now I've got to try and get that out without moving it. Another thing, very important, make sure you've got a trick kit. Yes, very important. And when that doesn't work, it's always helpful being a plumber. Right, we're all back on. We're set to where I think it should be. I've taken the gasket off. When putting this back on, the vacuum chamber, make sure that's not down, so that needs to be sitting under here. So make sure that's on there. But the gasket has got these little pins to hold in place while you put it back together. Don't try and do it the other way around like I just did. Shh, shh, don't tell anyone. Just checking the gaskets all lined up. Like I said, that's sitting under, you see where that's sitting under? And we've got the other fuel rail going over to the other side, and that's just compression in the other side. So we'll see how we get on. Tightening them all up. These don't need to be super tight, they just need to be nipped right up. So it's all tightened up, fuel lines back on, all back together, back on, clipped up. Now I've just got to release the fuel. Well, I really enjoyed doing that. I love it. I love working on it. I really do. I get an amazing sense of achievement when I've done something like this, because it's obviously this is not what I do for a living, but yeah, I'm good at fixing stuff. I've done it for years and years and years, you know. Yeah, can turn my hand to anything. Right, moment of truth. Has it worked? So let's build some pressure. We'll turn on the fuel pump. Check for leaks.